What is up, CSBA? Welcome to, and why is my ticker not updated? Wonderful. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Welcome to game number 3 of the night, CSBA. We've got Seton Hall coming in, taking on the number ranked 18 Rutgers. Joining me in the booth, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Marquette himself, Mr. Golden Eagle himself. What's up, Rusty?
Yeah, what's up? Excited to be here. 2 brand new teams. I was listening to you, like, who's Rutgers? Who's Seton Hall?
Yeah,
get to see it. Fun.
I'm pumped. What are you looking forward to in this game, my friend? Obviously, getting to see 2 new teams for the very first time.
We see one of the oldest veteran coaches in the league in Csba versus a brand new coach in JT. So I wondered how their strategies and mindset will be coming in if the student can beat an old veteran.
It should be interesting. We haven't gotten to see either one of these 2 schools, and apologies and stuff if I'm just trying to update the ticker as I'm going here. So apologies for that. Just bear with me for about 30 seconds more. So I thought I did this, but it's been a chaotic. There we go. Now we're good to go. Chaotic off season as we were ramping up. Obviously, a lot of prospects, Rusty, a lot of new teams, a lot of modding, a lot of prep work to get us ready to go. But we're finally here. Season 8's upon us. Some good games to start us off, too, tonight.
Absolutely. It's that long pause, but I feel that joy and excitement of being back here and calling some games. It's a fun time.
Well, I missed you in the booth, so that, I miss being in the booth. So behind the scenes, it's been a lot of, mashing of the keyboards, but I'm happy to be back in front of the microphone, in front of the community out here broadcasting the games. Loving what I'm seeing early on in these games. We obviously saw a great matchup between Air Force upsetting Oregon, so a mid-major upsetting Oregon, and that is a prelude, Rusty, and I don't know how you feel about it as Rutgers has started out hot here, 8-0 start, but I don't know how you feel about what you saw, but that's probably what we might see or what we might run into in those playing games in March Madness come postseason time.
That's very true, and it's the first game, so it's tough for anybody to know what game plan to truly put in, see what the team looks like. So Oregon should not feel any shame. It's still preseason.
Oh, absolutely,
the first game of the season.
But a great start for Air Force. Great start for them.
Exactly, and that's huge motivation. And I would hope all those guys would be even more dedicated to try to get in there. In their blue. Yeah,
they've set the bar high for the mid-majors already, right? By winning their first game out of the gate. So, excited. I just realized, did I ever change the quarters back in time? I don't know if I did.
Where are they supposed to be at?
They're not. They're not. I think they were 10. This is 10-minute quarters. Shit.
Timeout. You can check, see how many minutes.
Yeah, it's. We gotta restart it. Because this is too long. We'll be here a lot later. So apologies. It's a good start. I know it's a good start for the teams. I apologize for that. That is just I've been moving at 100 miles an hour. So
yeah, mercy rule. Sorry, Seton Hall.
It's a good game over. Sorry. We did the what do you call it? Games. The
showcase,
the prospect games,
McDonald's, and
yep. So apologies, guys. Apologies for that.
If it means, and this does mean a lot, it's preseason, so really both teams should be eager to see this and see what this playbook will look in.
Sorry about that. Apologies. Look, you guys even get to see the 2K load screen. Isn't that nice? I'm just. It's preseason for us broadcasters too, right? So
that's true. That is true.
Yeah, G-Hard, it's my bad. But I'm looking forward to this. We'll see if Rutgers can come out. It was all a dream, as Biggie Smalls said.
Yeah, script got leaked. Well, we'll see if Rutgers can come out strong. We kind of got a little preview of what's to come.
For sure. I'm
Scarlet Knight.
I'm excited. I'm a big fan of the colors of both these squads and the logos. So nice little added touch to the CSBA, and Again, apologies, guys, for that little screw up there. I still have the prospects clocks on, so.
Jeez. We should have known something was wrong when C-Web was winning by so much.
Yeah, he's usually has to wait to come back and be an upset killer, but we'll be good for here on out, so. Yeah, but so we were talking a little about Air Force. I know Air Force probably was slotted as the number 2 ranked team out of the mid-majors, at least, you know, early on paper, even though there was no official post out there of just how they did in recruiting. So not surprised to see Air Force's Salmons drops a 3-ball to start us off, but not surprised to see them take down the first game. And then on top of that, we saw a great Iowa State in the Battle of Corn, and now we got the Battle of Jersey here.
Right, I love using these preseason games to actually have some games with stakes like these interstate rivalries. You know, it means a lot.
Yeah, for sure. And then we're gonna end the night with another mid-major following this game. Obviously, we're running a little bit behind on the schedule here tonight. Apologies about that, but again, literally, we were mashing keyboards right up into this game started. So, Krista Matz with a nice follow. So, for those that don't know, Rutgers was formerly Syracuse, but C-Web actually has a lot of ties to Rutgers, so that is the reason why when we were looking at a little bit of the realignment, Rusty, Rutgers was considered, and we know that Brad at Minnesota did not want to that, so the Minnesota roster flipped to Syracuse, and Syracuse moved over to take over Rutgers.
Yeah, and I think that's good. He was been a while. He's got that program. Yeah, that Syracuse program established. So be really fun to see what Gordo does with it. But
yeah, I agree.
I'd see him as favorite school.
Yeah, for sure. I think there's some excitement around that. I'm excited to see what Gordo also does. Like you said, it's Matt's going to body his way down on the low post against a smaller defender there. So it looks this game looking eerily representing of what we saw before with the 7-0 Rutgers start. So.
Which kind of helps reaffirm things as for C-Web, see his team start off the same way.
Yeah, for sure.
Plan's consistent, at least with two of them.
Misakuna gets their first official bucket of Seton Hall history here in the CSPA. So.
Oh yeah, they count it. Keep that ball later.
Get that in the record books. That's got to be in your Discord. Save it. First ever point ever scored. I got to get to know the teams. You would think I know the rosters right now, but not yet.
Yeah. It'll be fine.
Oh, what a bad turnover there by Davis.
Yeah, just unforced turnover by a freshman there, Keith Davis.
You know, it's funny. Just really quickly talking about it. The Boo Birds came out when he stepped back court.
Oh man, those Jersey fans.
Tyrell Hero for 2. That's good. Let's see what the Seton Hall bench can do here as Sean Hall Jr. gets it over to Jake McCall.
And seems like this is where a lot of their veterans from the past have been, a lot of former Arizona State stars. So see if these guys can help bring them up to speed.
Lockdown Boogie for 3 with a man in his face and rattles it whole. Bang!
Wow. You love to see that kind of range from your big man.
Isaiah Washington going to bring it up for the Pirates. Former ASU product, now Seton Hall Pirate here, making his home in New Jersey. Washington going to get a screen, draws the double team. Good pass to find Scott Frank.
Great cut by Frank. An opening. That's what you gotta do. You gotta cut. Get yourself open.
That was a nice slash to the rim to find Frank, and Pirates got their 4th point of the game. A little pick and roll action here. Draws the double team, drives baseline, gets it to Boogie. He gets fouled by JT Quavo. Quavo's first foul of the game.
Yeah, former Zaga product. beating his Seton Hall Pirates here.
Loving these Rutgers unis are so crisp.
As I see a red team, I feel like there's so many blue teams. No offense to Seton Hall.
Oh, that and orange too. It's Scott Frank again, back to back.
Man.
Back to back slamma-jammas. I mean, he didn't get rewarded for running the floor there, too, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's what you love to see from him. Known for his defense and fouling, you like to see those dunks.
Nice.
Nice play.
Nice play there. Slice his way inside for the finger roll. Rutgers shooting a hot 55% from the field to start.
Definitely coming out strong, like what you like to see from preseason.
So Seton Hall cuts it to 7. A little pick and roll action. Drives the free. There's down the. Drives the baseline. Freed him up. He kicks it outside. They're going to reset Sanchez now. Milo Sanchez is going to get it over to Boogie with shot clock 1 and down. Boogie's going to have to force one up here. Fadeaway J. No good as Jake McCall up with the rebound. Here's an opportunity for Seton Hall to maybe capitalize in transition. Good defense in transition, though, by the Scarlet Knights.
Yeah, and they've been playing good defense this whole time as they almost forced turnover.
Guys here watching with a nice little razzle-dazzle move. Floater in the lane. Too strong as he gets challenged in the paint. Sanchez up with the rebound. Gets it out to Tribble. Tribble pull-up jumper. That's good as he knocks it down.
Yeah, just something about these Knights. They came out to play. It's on fire.
So Seton Hall going to call a timeout. Just remember, guys, coming up after this game, you're going to get to see the Wyoming Cowboys for the very first time taking on Michigan State. So that game coming up here after this one at 10 o'clock, or excuse me, a little later.
We'll see if the mid-major Cinderella run will continue.
Be interesting to see.
Something that's always interesting to think about with these preseason games is how much of this will we expect to see going into the regular season, or if coaches are really experimental.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, listen, preseason, and we've said it all along, is the reason why it doesn't count towards any of the polling with regards to March Madness and the selection show, right? We talk about that every season, that these games don't mean anything. It's an opportunity for coaches just to see what players are capable of doing in different spots. They have an idea of how they recruited them, how their lineups are probably going to work, but this is a little of just a test game, so to speak, but it's also an opportunity for guys to get a shot that might not start the whole season, or even just a first look at their players.
Absolutely. I always, just from my point of view, coach, I always try to get my freshmen in, and if they haven't, especially if it's their first CSBA game, definitely want them to start and be able to see their guy right out of the gate.
Quavo floater off the glass and good as he was challenged, and Hall making a little bit of run here, cuts it to 6.
And Quavo's learned from a very skilled player and green to pants. Coach Stern hopefully didn't stunt his development too bad.
Nice strong take by Tribble again, taking JT Kaiser Washington, I believe, to the hole on that one. 47 in the stream chat. Appreciate y'all, CSBA, tuning in. It's been a while. We've been waiting for you. We're back. About a 2-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Washington draws the double team. He's going to kick it out to Frank, who fires up the 3 and rattles in and out. And that is the way we're going to end the first quarter. 21-13. Rutgers on top. You're watching CSBA preseason action. Stick around. We're back. Second quarter coming your way. All right, welcome back here, East Brunswick, New Jersey. Welcome to the Prudential Center.
Yeah, nice looking court.
Yes, it's very clean. Very clean. Davis for three. Got a good clean look. Not able to get it to go. Princeton gets it into Mizukuna, who throws it down for two.
Nice pass. Mizukuna, probably their prize prospect from this year's draft.
Transfer portal
class. Did he transfer?
Or is he a high school? Oh, he was a high school guy. Sorry.
Yeah, one of the top high schoolers.
Getting my transfer between transfers and recruits, I'm getting them all mixed up.
Yeah.
Apologies, because Aaron had a player in the past, so that's probably why I got it in my head.
Yeah.
Aaron
on to his second player.
Aaron out to Davis again, and Davis knocks it down for three this time. Bang! 5-point lead now for Rutgers.
A little more space, able to get that off much cleaner.
23-18. Salmons. Good ball moving on the exterior here by the Scarlet Knights. Aldo, nice job finding Sebastian Grosjean for a nice put off the glass, and Rutgers continues to shoot red hot here, 65%, Rusty.
Yeah, Grosjean been around C-Web for a while and following here to Rutgers. Aldo fitting in nicely to that system already.
Rutgers, the one thing you'll say is these guys is Princeton drops down a tray, bang!
Oh, wow.
PP squared. Princeton. He needs a nickname. Rusty.
It's Princeton.
Is it It's Princeton, right?
Yeah.
I said Princerton. Sorry about that. Again, I only made all the rosters. Pickney for three, no good.
Yeah, Seton Hall is definitely trying to establish that three-point shot to varying effect.
Salmons surveys the situation, crossover move, drives the lane, goes up, draws the foul from Princeton. So Salmons, who was so good in March Madness last year, I believe I don't remember that one game he was just exploding with threes.
Yeah, Salmon's a beast, and he was not intimidated by Princeton. He was looking at this big man like, okay, don't know who I am. Took him to the rim.
Salmon's one of our the last dying breed of the old Arcs. And 38 points last year in March Madness, which was a crazy game.
Yeah.
We thought Jim Carr's game was insane. That was super impressive. Good defense in the interior there by Matz. Forces the miss. Salmon's thought about a three, pulls up instead, gives it over to Aldo. Salmon's looking to come off a screen. They don't go to him. Now they're going to set a pick and roll as Matt's going to set a screen for Aldo for three. Rattles in and out, no good. Princeton up with the rebound.
Yeah, had an open look, but Aldo is definitely more of a passer, in my opinion.
We got to get Ike to get some old school flavored kicks. Those Converse, man. They don't, I mean, I got to maybe change the color for him, but they don't go. They just don't go. I'm sorry. He needs a pair of Jordans or Kobe's or something.
I'm a fan.
Davis.
A pair of 2Ks.
Yes. It might be better. Pickney going to fire it up there for two. Way off the mark. Good defense there by Aldo on him as the three-point shot was no good. Quick pass up to Salmons. Salmons going to go over to Aldo. Now 15 on the shot clock. Aldo now over to Salmons. Salmons to Matz. Quick ball movement here. Good ball movement by the Scarlet Knights. And Aldo drops a three.
Wow. Yeah, that was awesome. I think that's kind of like the staple of what C-Web wants to do with his team. Lots of passing and find that open shot.
Yeah, great ball movement as the Scarlet Knights reopen the lead back up to 9. You're watching the CSBA on Twitch. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back here to Prudential Center, 30-21, the Battle of New Jersey. Kaiser Washington almost stepped out of bounds there. Draws a double team. Rutgers, Seton Hall. Good ball move to JT Quavo. Bang! 3-pointer.
Yeah. Trying to bring that double, but the Seton Hall's, their veterans are out there now. Kaiser Washington, I think it's a senior. And then Frank Quavo.
Good ball movement by the Scarlet Knights. This time not able to capitalize on the open shot from the corner. Seton Hall going to try to take advantage in transition. Ooh, good pass to find Scott Frank, who throws it down again.
Huh. Man. Frank's running that floor perfectly.
Yeah.
Big dunk.
He's doing a really nice job getting to the rim, and Seton Hall continues to find him. And I feed the beast. Feed the beast.
Yeah. And a patent Frank foul.
Pass inside to Tribble. Good find. Tribble had position. He's got 10 so far, Rusty.
And yeah, that is very impressive by Tribble, and a little hook shot from the guard.
Sean Hall Jr. going to get it over to Washington. Gets picked from behind. Ball going to remain with Seton Hall. Anything impress you from what you saw from the Iowa State game? Because I didn't get to watch much of it. Nice corner 3 ball.
I think it was just a good showcase. I like when teams do schedule time opponents that are, what seems like they're evenly matched and lived up to a lot of the hype. I didn't watch all of it, but from what I saw, it looked like an intense game.
Seton Hall with that last bucket has cut it to 3 with 2:31 here to go in the second quarter. Tyler Hero for 3, bang! Tyrell, not Tyler, Tyrell Hero.
Yeah.
Getting confused with his brother.
Right. Kentucky legend. Love Hero.
Frank in the paint, good. Scott Frank is just looking really strong right now.
Yeah, and that was his first real offensive. That showed his skill set there. He didn't just cut the lane. He actually had a little dribble and some boost moves, which you like to see.
Yeah, for sure. 35-31, 4-point advantage for the Scarlet Knights.
So far, Scarlet Knight's been able to answer every time Paul's gone on a run. So see if they do it again. Good
turnover there. Good save by Kaiser Washington. Gets it into Quavo and blows it, but Scott Frank there to put it back in. Again, the savior right now is a 2-point game.
Yeah, and he's at 10 points now, I believe. An interesting little pass there. Dribble.
Good ball movement here. Lumpkin gonna have to fire it up. Gets it away before the shot clock goes, and he puts it in.
Man, he's
the walk-on. The walk-on getting his first points of his career.
I'd like to see that. Good job on C-Web to do some tryouts, and I think a big man with a nice little skill set.
I think the last time we had walk-ons in the CSBA, I think they said the walk-ons need love too. So.
Oh yeah.
Nice defense by Sanchez. Sorry, go ahead, Rusty.
Oh no, you're good. I still remember our walk-on from Georgetown, so it's true. Sometimes these teams bond over them for whatever reason.
Well, the cool part about it for this year, and listen, and who knows if this is a thing, a mainstay that's going to stay within the CSBA. But starting next week, there's going to be check-ins. There's going to be some social media content that's going to be asked to be pushed by our teams as a way to drive activity within the CSBA, and by doing so, teams are going to get the ability to pack up or add badges to their walk-on. So that'll help teams overall to be like their bench is a little stronger, which we're excited about. As much as it sucks that we didn't have 360 players for this season's paid league, the main league, we're excited what that might also help bring to the CSBA and just push content through. Through all these teams giving people an incentive to push the content is basically what it is.
Oh yeah, definitely. Always nice to have a little incentive and feel rewarded for work everyone puts in. 'Cause people put a lot of time and some great stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of good content to come. So now let them get rewarded. And again, Scott Frank, Seton Hall finding a star here in New Jersey. Ray said, the coach of Pittsburgh said his walk-in is not allowed to shoot.
Oh well, that'd be taking shots away from Diddle.
Now the question is, Ray, did you go with the Dennis Rodman arc? Because all he has to do is get rebounds.
It's definitely a strategy with picking these walk-ons. I'm kind of along the Ray thinking of, I just want my guy out there playing defense against some cardio.
You know what? I will say, and we'll just talk a little bit about that. What I did like about it, Rusty, when I watched all the player profiles coming in, a nice play there to find Boogie again. Boogie looking like he's did a little all-season work. He's looked good in this game.
Yeah, over Frank too.
And Sean Hall Jr. with .7. But yeah, real quick, let me finish my thought. Is it's 43-37 Rutgers on top. Watching CSBA on Twitch. My thought there, what I was going to say, Rusty, was that I was expecting profiles to be submitted that were all the high-end top, all the best arcs, and coaches really picked based on need and specialists. So I liked what I saw from what the coaches and the teams did with regards to that. So, but we are here in the CSBA halftime show. Talk a little bit about what we saw in that first quarter. Rusty, what did you like from both these teams? What do you think we're going to see in a second?
Oh yeah, we're seeing some stars really pop out. Like Triple has been having a fantastic game for Rutgers, leading the team. Aldo's had some good points. Matt's been playing well. And they've been a lot hotter and been able to answer most of Seton Hall's comeback attempts. But Seton Hall is definitely showing well. Frank is looking like a monster. I've never had him more as a defensive guy, but he's coming in. Nice skill set here on the offense, which you like to see.
For sure. Scott Frank has impressed me. That is going to be a guy they're going to probably want to pay attention to all season. Him and JT Quavo for Seton Hall. And then Rutgers, looking strong out of the gate early on. We'll see how that plays out throughout the season. But I expected them to have a good year. They came in ranked 18th coming in, so we'll see more. Hopefully, we'll see more. Great job coaching by Coach C-Web heading into March Madness. I would imagine we're going to see these guys they'll be the new upset specials, right?
I think C-Web would love to shake that title off and just be a straight-up contender.
Yeah, for sure.
And he's in a super tough conference. Iowa, we just saw have a good game, and still got Ohio State and Michigan around. It's going to be tough for him, but I love Rutgers entering. I think they're going to really shake things up.
I'm liking it. I think it makes the Big 12 a lot more. The Big 10. Big 10 a lot stronger. I think the American Conference, just the alignment in general, I feel like all the conferences across the board got tougher.
Yeah.
I do know that Seton Hall is going to have their work cut out for them, but I do think they've looked good. There's been some moments in this game, and again, it's just preseason, so this doesn't mean as much from a status perspective, whether they win or lose. But it's definitely nice to get your program off on the right foot, and they've looked good in this game. So, but Big East is gonna be a gauntlet.
Yeah, there's some big-time players. Big East, I think, is known for our centers, and thankfully Seton Hall, they seem like they're finding their guy in Frank, see if he can keep up the sacks and the barrows.
Nice low-post move there by Krista Matz. As Salmons comes up with the steal, picks the pocket of Davis, going to drive end-to-end, and gets blocked by Corey Mizukuna, but Krista Matz there to clean it up.
Yeah, and, I mean, every team in the Big, I'm biased, but Big East does definitely a tough team. Seems like anyone could beat anybody. But I mean, Marquette's been to 4 straight Big East or 3 straight Big East championships. Or is it 4? I don't even remember now. I've been to so many.
Salmons. Looking like going to run a screen for Aldo, who decided not to throw it up there. Gets it over to Salmons, back over to Mats. Now back over to Aldo. Shot clock winding down. Aldo drives in amongst the trees. Somehow it comes back to Mats, who fires it up but can't get it to go as Pickney comes down with the rebound.
Yeah, it would have been a tough shot. He's Ukana. Is that right?
Mizukana. Corey Mizukana. Davis for 3. Shot clock winding down. Back rim, no good. Princeton, though, with the throwdown and posters. Chris and Mats.
Wow. Princeton is the Seton Hall walk-on, right?
Say that again, sorry.
And Princeton is their walk-on, I believe.
No. Yes, it is. You're right. It is.
Yeah, so shout out to him. My goodness, where'd he come from? A good take, but even better defense by Matt.
Baseline jumper, no good. Krista Mats, though, with the reverse layup follow-up. Counted in 1 as Corey Mizukuna. Wow. Matt's looking really impressive.
Yeah, definitely good. Good season last year, and then showing maybe put some work in. It's looking nice in their sophomore year.
Cross-court pass to Princeton. Princeton back to Davis. Pickney for 3. Bang!
A good shot there. You like see it. And Seton Hall is kept us within 10 pretty much the entire game.
Foul from behind again and counted to 1 again for Krista Mats. Mats taking over here.
Yeah, and definitely. AT saying he should have put Frank in to counter Mats, but you're getting a good look to see what your freshman can do.
Shot up, no good. Mats again with another rebound. This is the Krista Mats show here. Gross shot. Sees part, goes down, throws it down with a two-handed flush.
Yeah, good slam there. The senior.
Time out on the court, 56-45. 4:34 to go here, third quarter. Just remember, guys, coming up next, Michigan State and Wyoming. As we'll get to see Wyoming play for their very first time and a little bit of a revamped Michigan State. Now, Wyoming didn't get a lot of love as nice defensive play there, and a strip Salmons pulls up and knocks it down, so turnover leading to points. But Wyoming didn't get a lot of love in the early days of recruiting. I'm curious to see how that team comes together for the Cowboys.
Right, and interesting how they match up. Good team and underrated team in Michigan State. Phillips has been there for a while, so it could be an interesting matchup. Good block and running in transition. Coach JT upset. Forcing the fouls. Good foul by Aldo to send Washington to the line.
So Washington
preseason Rutgers is pretty good.
Yeah, for sure. Washington did a nice job last year at Arizona State as a Sun Devil. Did a good job being a leader. I'm curious to see how he's going to fit in. Is he going to be a bench player for them, or are we looking at the bench unit as their starting unit? And because this unit alone has looked really strong.
Yeah, and yeah, might just be what they're looking at, seeing what their freshmen can bring with more minutes, and see if any of them could be slotted in as a starter as well.
Yeah, for sure. Dribble drives, nice defensive play again. Scott Frank has just been showing out in this game. Pass inside, Sean Hall Jr. throwing it down.
Yeah.
He looks like a typical, I mean, not intentionally the way I made his appearance look, but he looks like he would be a guy that you'd find at Seton Hall. I don't know why. He just has that Joyzy look. The Joyzy look.
New Joyzy playing some basketball. I offended the whole state.
60 to 48. Rutgers on top by 12. Bad turnover there by Quavo. Tyrell Hero going to drive. Quavo hard foul, his second. So Tyrell Hero going to go to the line and shoot 2.
He's not upset with it, but again, I don't mind those transition fouls. I think making them earn at the line is the best move.
Well, now that we have him back, and I don't even know if he's in this stream. I don't think he is. But was that a Jeff Mel foul right there? The Jeff Mel School of Fouling? He's back. I can say it now. No more. The Cash Packs School of Fouling was bought back out by the Jeff Mel School of Fouling. And they're back in business, baby.
I think it might be.
By the way, I'm super happy that Jeff is back. I'm excited to see some old faces that have returned. And obviously, I'm super excited by everybody supporting the CSBA and their patience this season, just waiting for us to get back going. And I know it was a long time coming, but appreciate y'all. It didn't feel like a long off season to me, though, Rusty.
I'm sure you appreciate the break.
Mentally, I did. My cruise was good. Granted, I checked in a couple times while I was gone, but it was good to unplug. I'm not gonna lie. Probably the first time in a really long time that I've done that.
Absolutely, it makes you better. A little break.
Yeah, I got to spend some time with my family, which was nice.
Oh, of course.
Got some warm weather. Got a tan. Drank a lot of alcohol. JT Quavo for 3, bang.
Yeah. The
second unit for Seton Hall is impressed. Rutgers going to call a timeout. You're watching CSBA on Twitch. Season 8 is here. Preseason action. We'll be right back. All right, we are back here at Prudential Center. Battle of New Jersey.
Yeah, but a tight game, and honestly, I don't even think I've seen Chris Cross on the court.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Haven't seen him either.
Looking at the roster again, and I was like, oh, I forgot he was on Rutgers. Supposed to be.
3-pointer for Tribble.
I mean, to be fair, they haven't really needed him. Tribble and Hats are leading the way.
And there he is on the bench over there. Isn't that him, 00?
Yeah.
That's him, right? Okay, I just want to make sure I got the rosters right. I was like,
A 00. Yeah. I didn't mean that to spook you.
No, but I've been moving at 100 miles an hour, Rusty, so if there was a mistake made, like something's like that. I mean, listen, the last 2 or 3 days, I think I was on my computer a total of about 30 hours in the last 3 days. So, a lot of work being done. Ooh. Sean Hall Jr. going to go backdoor alley-oop. Sorry, get Rusty. You were talking about it right at the same time.
It's all right. I was saying good defense by Quavo.
Sean Hall Jr. looking pretty good.
Yeah. Good guy, I believe. I don't really recognize his name. That must be another freshman.
Yep, he is a freshman. I was just saying the scoring has been remaining pretty close. Lumpkin gets blocked by Scott Frank, rather. Good backdoor alley-oop, and another good defensive play by the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Lockdown boogie.
Yeah, I need to get that pass earlier to Frank, but
Good defense there by Hall Jr. defending. Gets it out to Quavo. Quavo decides to pull it out here. 16 almost out of backcourt there. Good thing he didn't. That would have been the second of the game for Seton Hall. They're going to hold for one, though. Well, we had Kaiser Washington waiting. Quavo going to decide to take it himself. Pull-up jumper for two. I call two. Referee pointed right to it, foot on the line. So at the end of the third quarter, Seton Hall trails by 6 as the Rutgers Scarlet Knights are on top. Stick around. Fourth quarter coming your way. Get those fours up in stream chat. You're watching CSBA Preseason on Twitch. All right, welcome back to Prudential Center. Let's take a look at the State Farm assist to the game. I'm hoping it's that no look behind the back pass. Yes, it is right there. We just saw it in the replay, and
yeah, that was sweet.
That is a 10 in my opinion. So good job by State Farm getting it right early on in preseason, Rusty.
Yeah, that's good.
Great defense by Seton Hall. Pickney forcing the backcourt, so each team now with one of those.
He's got once in the ball like that, you gotta be careful. That could get you technical.
Yeah, for sure. The last one was definitely a mental error. This one was definitely the defense. Good defense. Speaking of defense, back-to-back blocks by Rutgers.
Oh my God! Oh my! What is happening?
Seton Hall able to get the ball back though. Ike. I haven't heard his name too much in this one. Spin move. Can't get the spinner to go.
And that might be an effort
Chris
by
Cross.
Seton Hall trying to get involved.
Gonna make you jump.
Okay.
So there you go.
He has 7 points now.
They are definitely quiet 7 though.
Yeah.
Good double team there by the Scarlet Knights, forcing Quavo to pick up the ball. They recognize every time Quavo gets the ball, that double team has come. Pickney with the drive. Can't get it, gets his own rebound, gets the ball back. Matt's got a piece.
Huh.
The defense from Rutgers has been insane so far in this game. Good save there by Cross, able to get it over to Aldo. Now Salmons. Quavo on him. Shot clock winding down on 8. Salmons drives, baseline jumper off the glass. Can't get it to go. Somehow Kristen Matz came back in, but not able to keep it alive.
Yeah, but fight there anyways.
So 65-57.
And interesting move benching Quavo for Davis. I guess you want to see what your freshman can do. And oh my God, look at that freshman.
At the line. Lights out. At the line for 2.
So Mizukuna gonna try to cut it to 6 here, I believe. No, 6.
Yeah, I mean, been a tight game, but I don't think they've been within one possession probably since basket.
Wow, Rutgers has just looked so strong in this game. They've impressed me at every turn. I feel like they're even better than last year, at least the way they're looking in this game anyway.
Yeah, 100% agree with that.
But I know it was said, Rusty, during one of Dickey's games about the conferences or maybe it was in Discord I saw it earlier today, but the conferences being the most balanced it's ever been. I truly believe that it will be this year, just based on what I've seen so far early out of the gate. And a big 3 by Aaron Ike.
Oh, yeah. Hello, Ike. Welcome to Seton Hall. Yeah, and we'll see. I mean, we'll really see once, of course, we get into like week 5 and 6. But right out of the gate, on paper, everything looks pretty balanced.
Yep, agreed. Shout out to the double nickel we got in the stream. Appreciate all 55 viewers hanging out with us here Monday night God, it's Monday. It feels like it could be Friday right now. This week has been long already.
Yeah. Yeah, feels that way.
We'll get back. Once we get into a little bit of a rhythm, we'll be there. And by the way, expect to start seeing some. I mean, I know I made the announcement, but the content is starting to come. It will come. You'll see more and more come as the weeks and days go by. A little bit of a slow rollout, but I'm not sure if you saw. A couple tweets went out immediately right after the games ended. With the box scores, a little graphic, some screenshots.
Yeah.
You might see some quotes from coaches tonight. So if you're in a game, if you're a player or in a game and you're watching, you may get a knock on your door or buzz on your cell phone. Salmons fires up a 3. Bang! Dwayne Salmons. Back to 10. Give Seton Hall credit, though. They've hung around here, Rusty. They've been in this game the entire time. They just haven't gotten it close enough other than that one run.
Right, and they keep fighting and with both units, really. And
that is a great response by Aaron Ike and the Pirates.
yeah, he's getting going now. That big 3 kind of just opened everything up for Ike. He can be a great player.
Ike said, "You're crisscross. You wanted me to jump, right?" So he just jumped. Sorry. Thank you for laughing at my bad dad jokes, Rusty. At least somebody does.
That's what I'm here for.
Appreciate you, buddy.
I'll go with historical reference. I like Ike.
7-point lead for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. You're watching the CSBA on Twitch. 4:07 to go here in Prudential Center, New Jersey. Again, coming up next after this, we get to see Wyoming take on Michigan State. And again, apologies, guys, that we're running a little behind schedule from what we normally are. A little technical difficulties early on today. They put us a few minutes behind schedule, but not too far, not too crazy. So, Salmon's no good there. He's got 12 so far in this game. And a nice strong take. Can't get it to go, though. There's Prince. Princeton counted at 1.
Oh, nice. See that from your big walk-on. Princeton. It's Princeton. I'm trying to think of a good nickname for him, but I don't know. It's just got to come to you.
PP Square didn't sound right. I don't know. It sounds dirty. Sounds dirty.
Yeah, and there was Pierre a couple seasons ago.
That's true, too. But you had to see. I had to say Pierre with like an accent, though. Pierre.
That's true. Princeton.
Call him Mr. Do we want to call him Mr. Ivy League? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Gotta think. We'll get there. We'll figure it out. I can't force these things. They just have to happen.
Right.
Aaron Ike with a nice spin move knockdown. Cuts it to 4.
4-point game. This is as close as it's been in a while.
For sure. Aldo now gets it over to Salmons. Now to Mats. 10 on the shot clock. Salmon's going to roll off the pick. Spots up for 3 to corner. Rattles in and out. No good. Aaron Ike up with the rebound. He looks to push. Gets the Pirates out in transition. Rutgers has done a nice job getting back, but pick and pop by Aaron Ike.
Man, he's getting going after that. It just took that contested 3. Now he feels like he can make anything. I love that for him.
Cuts the lead to 2. Is Aldo going to come off the screen on the wing? Gets it to Salmons. Good ball movement again here by Rutgers. Gets it over to Mats. Good defense there by Corey Mizukuna. Back to Mats. I can't even keep up. Rutgers is moving the ball so quick. Salmons now to cross. Shot clock winding down. No good. And Keith Davis up with the rebound.
Great defense.
Davis going to take it to the rim and gets blocked by Grosjean. Mizukuna now off the glass. Can't get the kiss to go. Crisscross quick outlet pass. Salmons for 3. Bang!
Cool. That's a big 3-pointer.
Talk about speedball though, Rusty. That was like quick sequence. Oh my god.
I know, man.
Pass inside to Princeton again. Finishes at the rim as Keith Davis with a nice find. Game not over by any stretch of the imagination. 3-point game here to go. All of our games have been really close tonight, so that is a great way to start off preseason. Aldo step back three, no good back rim. Is Acuna going to run all the way out to the 3-point line to corral the rebound? Quick moment to Pickney for three. The corner can't get it to go. That would have tied the ball game.
And gotta make those shots.
Roshan going to find crisscross back door.
Oh, there's Cross.
He's got 7. Actually, he's got 7 now, so there you go. Aaron Ike has been the guy to get the Hall back into this game as they trail by 5 with 1 minute to go here. Will they go to him or will they run a play? Just keep an eye on that. Ike going to drive. Gets picked by Chris Cross. Cross going to fire it up. Corner Aldo for 3. Bang! And that could be the dagger, Rusty.
Yeah.
Puts it to 8.
I think you're seeing the veteran team really showing up here in the last couple of minutes. Threes for Salmon and then Aldo and defense. Ike's been the one really pushing it for Hall, but the guys, still learning the game, getting that used to his college speeds. Yeah.
Kristen Matt's going to come in as the Jordan player of the game. Matt's had a solid game offensively as well as defensively, finishing at the rim. Really strong game from Matt, something to keep an eye on if you're a Big Ten fan, as Matt's going to be banging with some pretty good bigs in the Big Ten.
Yeah. Their play is big there, too. It's good to have a star at that 5 spot.
I got to say, though, I am impressed with the Hall. They've battled this entire game. They've been close. It's been close. It hasn't really gone more than maybe 10, 12 points, so...
And you wonder if they would have had more of their veteran guys out starting.
Ike gets contested there, misses it, and that probably will put a fork in Seton Hall at this point with trailing by 8 as Rutgers going to milk the clock here. Matt's with the putback, puts it to 10-2 run.
I liked what I've seen from Corey, but definitely a lot of bright spots all around. But shout out to Rutgers. They come out strong and win this game.
Yeah, this was a fun game. Not gonna lie, Seton Hall played with them every step of the way. Rutgers looked good, and Seton Hall played a much better second half. So we'll take a quick peek at the stats, and then we'll head over to our last game of the night. 57 in the stream. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us. As Rutgers wins this one in their preseason, one and only preseason game, 86-76. But a good showing by the Hall. Nothing to hang your head at by any stretch of the imagination, as we've seen this Rutgers team, formerly Syracuse, this roster anyway, pull up some really big upsets in March Madness in the last couple of seasons. So not surprised to see a strong game by the Scarlet Knights.
And JT, don't even worry about it. You got to see your team first time and great action, and your record's still 0-0.
Yep, exactly. Games do not matter. A lot of points off of turnovers for the Scarlet Knights, but what stands out for you quickly in the team comparison here?
Rutgers got transition and 26 fast points to Lincoln. Seton Hall's 8. It's a big difference there.
Yeah, I think the poor shooting early on and then the turnovers came back to bite the Hall. They're going to have to fix that a little bit, but that's just a nod to the Rutgers defense. So good job. Good job by the Scarlet Knights, really clamping down on defense. But the Hall played well. They shot decently too. So nothing to hang your head at if you are Seton Hall. Quickly go through the box scores. Yeah.
Just clean up their turnovers, and that would help reduce the transition game too.
Yep. Interesting enough, the walk on almost a double, which is scary. Wow. But that's where we may see things like this year, especially if teams are going to have the ability to through progression, able to earn some points to pack up their walk-on. But it'd be interesting to see. He leads all scorers. Scott Frank, I was really impressed. He went on a run for a good chunk of that first half. Is what kept the Hall in the game. We didn't see much from him the second half, but did see a lot of impressive play from him in the first half. Aaron Ike finishing with 10 points. So it seemed like Frank and Ike switched positions, Ike became the scoring guy in the second half. He had to finish with 10, 3 assists, a rebound. Quavo, 10, 3, and 3. Rough Night shooting 4 of 10. Sean Hall Jr., so a lot of double figures here, Rusty. 10 and 3 for Hall. Mizukuda finishing with 6, 5, and 1 and a block shot. And Jake McCall and Pickney and Davis rounding us out here. And 6 dimes for Kaiser Washington off the bench, only shot the ball once. So
good performance all around. Those freshmen get to see their guys, and now hopefully they can see what they need to do to help them get a little bit better.
Yeah, for sure. Take us through Rutgers here, Rusty.
Oh, Matt's a great game there. 18 points, 14 rebounds, a couple assists, and 3 blocks. Fantastic, and 6 offensive rebounds. He had triple. Consistent scoring, 16 points with 3 dimes. Salmons had 15, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, and 2 blocks from their senior star. On down, you had Grosjean, 8 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and a block. Pretty good. 4 or 5 shooting. Hero, 3, 8 points. Cross, I guess, showed up. 7 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. He had a big score there at the end. A steal.
Wow.
Aldo was
I was gonna say Aldo shot 2 of 10, but it didn't feel that way. Certainly, you tell me if you felt differently, but I didn't feel like it was 2 of 10. But he did.
Yeah, I was about to say. I thought I just looked. I was looking left to right. I was like, oh, great game. 6 points, 8 assists. I saw the shooting number. I was like, oh man. Oh.
And he finished at
a little less, pass a little more.
He finished at plus 14. Yeah, but 8 assists. It's a good game for him. Keep going. Sorry, I just wanted to comment on that.
Yeah, no problem. Boogie, 6 points. He did a lot of great things that didn't show up on the stat sheet. A lot of good defense. Pumpkin, their walk-on, doing what they want, I imagine, getting 5 boards, and then Sanchez getting 5 assists. I think Aldo needs to play more like Sanchez. 5 assists with 0 shots.
Yeah, for sure, right? Well, congratulations to the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. They win this one by 10 over Seton Hall against their Jersey foe. Battle of Jersey year 1 goes to Rutgers, so congratulations on them. Game number 4 of the night coming up in about 3 or 4 minutes. Just got to post the box scores, and we'll have the stream back up and running. But that is going to be Wyoming, Michigan State coming your way momentarily. Stick around. Don't go nowhere. Just stay right in the stream because we will be back literally in like 2 or 3 minutes. All right? CSBA out.